Hey everyone, this is Aaron, and I want to share a vision that I had back on January the 6th, 2021. I saw President Trump standing out on the grass with his arms raised like this, like you read about of Moses in the scriptures when he had his hands raised and they got great victory in a battle that they were in. In the vision, I saw President Trump standing outside on the grass. It may have been Washington, D.C., but what I saw was he was standing out on the lawn, on the grass with his arms raised by ants. I saw ants on both sides holding his arms up. And I also saw a cornerstone on his head, like a square concrete block, which looked like a cornerstone, like you would see on one of the buildings in Washington, D.C. And this cornerstone was tied to his head with a rope tied under his chin. And what I noticed was all these little ants holding his arms up. And then out of nowhere, I saw an eagle. An eagle flies down from the sky and takes this cornerstone off of his head and throws it at an alligator down below. And then I see Donald Trump again with great relief on his face, where he's just smiling in relief. What I believe the vision means is that President Trump has been carrying a burden for his destiny, for the will of God. And the ants represent people praying, lifting his arms in prayer, which I pray that I encourage everybody to pray for President Trump, lift his arms in prayer. But these ants are lifting his arms in prayer. People are lifting his arms in prayer. It could also be the U.S. military behind him. And then the eagle flying down, I believe, also represents the hand of God answering prayer to take this thing that he's carrying off, and Donald Trump, with the help of God and people praying, defeat the swamp, and Donald Trump gets the victory over his enemies. Now, I also had another vision that day, because during that day on January the 6th, 2021, both my wife and I were groaning and travailing in the Spirit, as Romans 8 talks about the Spirit making intercession for us. I also felt the Antichrist spirit that day because of what was going on. But as I was praying and interceding, I saw this vision, and I also saw dominoes lined up and a finger, which I believe is the finger of God, knocking these dominoes down. So that's what I believe the vision means. And if enough people are praying in repentance and in tears, that God will allow Donald Trump to get in the White House again, and Donald Trump will defeat his enemies.